G'day, I'm Paul. This is what the cops use to detect your speed. And today, I'm going to show you how to avoid getting a speeding fine. So how's this going to work? This is calibrated. It's the same device a lot of police still use today to book you and give you a speeding fine. We're going to be using this to measure the speedometer on the car that Igor and Sean are in at the moment. Then we're going to load up Waze and also Google Maps and see how accurate both of those are, because they're actually using GPS signals to get your car's speed. So let's get right into it. So the guys are over here on FaceTime, just so I can see what their speedo is showing. They're going to come at me now at 80 kilometers an hour so we can see exactly how fast their car is when it thinks it's doing 80 k's an hour. Right, come at me, guys. Okay, so they're gaining speed, 60, 70, 80. They're going to set their cruise control. There they are there at 80 k's an hour. So I've got them there at 76 kilometers an hour. So their speedo is out by 4 kilometers an hour. We're going to do this again at 100 kilometers an hour to see if it is the same difference. Now you might be wondering what's going on there. I thought my speedo was accurate, but there's actually a stack of stuff that can influence your speedo's accuracy. It can be stuff like rims, like there's a number of different things that can actually affect how accurate your speedo is. So when the car thinks it's doing 80, it's actually doing 76 kilometers an hour. Now let's also check it at 100 just to make sure it is the same difference there. Okay, here come the guys. They're going to set cruise at 100 kilometers an hour. We are seeing 95 kilometers an hour. So it actually becomes a little less accurate the faster you're going. We had a 4 kilometer an hour accuracy difference at 80, but at 100 it was 5 kilometers an hour. So it seems faster you go, the more inaccurate your speedo is, but it's in the positive side. So it still means you won't get a speeding fine if you go through at the speed limit. But what about the actual apps on your phone that are using GPS in the sky to triangulate your position and get a better reading on exactly how fast you're going? We're going to be using an iPhone 15 Pro. We're going to start off with Waze. He's going to come back again at 80 kilometers an hour on Waze, and we want to see how accurate that is compared to our speed gun. So they're coming through at 80. Oh, look at that. That is bang on 80 kilometers an hour. Absolutely bang on 80 kilometers an hour.
Now, just in case you're a little bit confused about what you're seeing on the screen, why is the Waze speed different to the car's speedometer? Well, a car's speedometer is actually under by around 10%, and that's a safety factor. Whereas Waze uses GPS and satellites in the sky to figure out exactly how fast you're going, we're checking both of those speeds up against our calibrated laser speed detector that uses actual lasers to figure out precisely how fast your car's going.
Okay, here comes Sean for our 100k an hour run. Oh, that is bang on 100 kilometers an hour there as well when we were reading 100 k's an hour on Waze. So again, it was fluctuating a little bit there, but it does show you there that Waze is bang on exactly the speed that you are actually doing. All right, this time around, we're going to load up Google Maps. They've actually just introduced a feature that overlays a speedometer on the screen when you are navigating. So let's see how accurate that is. Given Google owns Waze, it should be the same, but hey, you never know. That's what we're doing this actual test for. So here come the guys now. This will be at 80 kilometers an hour on Google Maps. Let's see how accurate that is. That is fluctuating so much. Look at that, 77, 82, 74, 78. That is crazy how much that is fluctuating. That is showing 82 kilometers an hour when that was showing 80 on their screen. But then it jumped to 81 as well. That is so bad. Like I said, Google owns Waze. I don't know how they're using different systems here, but that is just wildly jumping up and down. And that could be a genuine concern. If it's showing 82 when you're doing 80, you only need to be doing 2 kilometers an hour over the speed limit in Victoria to get a speeding fine. So relying on that could actually land you with a speeding ticket. So, okay, here comes Sean. I'm going to try and target 100 there. Again, look at it jumping up and down, 97, 101. That is just 102, sort of all over the place. So at one point there, it was showing 96 on his screen, but it's showing 100 here. And at one point, it was showing 102 on here as well. So it is really concerning that when you're trying to match the speed limit on Google Maps there, you're getting results that are anywhere from under to over the speed limit and over enough to actually get you a speeding fine. So there you go. I was not expecting that. So we know that the car speedometer is inaccurate by design. That is, so you don't end up with a speeding fine when you buy your new car straight out of the factory. Waze, pretty much dead accurate. And I use Waze all the time because I want to get where I'm going fast, but don't want to get a speeding fine. But Google Maps, that is really bad. So my advice is, if you are relying on GPS apps to do your speed while you're driving, don't rely on Google Maps. Rely on Waze instead, because it has been checked by our calibrated laser speed detector. And today, I'm hoping I have helped you avoid a speeding fine. Let me know in the comments section below, have you got a speeding fine while using one of these apps before thinking that you've gone through at the speed limit, but actually been going faster than the speed limit? Let me know what you think. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure you like it, you share it with your mates, and if we've done something wrong in this video, let us know in the comments section below, because we can fix anything that is a mistake there. But until next time, take it easy.